there, everyone. I'm attorney Kelly Longtin from Kelly Longtin Law, and today I want to talk to you about 3 tips for overwhelmed executors. Now, while it's an honor to be named as a trusted decision maker, also known as an executor, a personal representative in a person's will, it can often be a sobering and a daunting responsibility. Being an executor requires a high level of organization, foresight, and attention to detail to meet responsibilities and ensure that all beneficiaries receive the accounts and the property to which they are entitled. If you're an executor who is feeling a bit overwhelmed, I just want to give you some tips to help lighten the load for you. The first is you want to get help from an experienced attorney. The caveat to being an executor is that once you accept the responsibility, you also accept the liability if something actually goes wrong. To protect yourself and make sure that you're crossing all of the T's and dotting all of the I's, hire an experienced estate planning attorney now. Having a professional in your corner not only helps you avoid pitfalls and blind spots, but it will also give you greater peace of mind during this whole process. Now, in fact, in some states, it's a requirement that an executor be represented by competent legal counsel. So it's always a good idea to discuss your responsibilities with an attorney before you take action. It is also important to note that the expense of hiring an attorney does not have to be borne by you. As an executor, you're allowed to hire professionals to assist you in carrying out your responsibilities, and they can be paid from the deceased person's money. This includes professionals such as financial advisors and CPAs. You want to get organized. One of the biggest reasons that you may feel overwhelmed as an executor is that the details can come at you in all directions and from all directions. Now, proper organization helps you conquer this problem and regain control of the situation. Now, we will advise you of what to do and when. You will need to gather several pieces of important paperwork to get started. It's a good idea to create a file or a binder so that you can keep track of the original estate planning documents, death certificates, bills, financial statements, insurance policies, and contact information of the beneficiaries. Now, bringing all of this information to your first meeting is definitely going to be a solid start for you. As you continue with the administration process, you may be required to open or manage the deceased person's bank accounts. It is important that you keep records of all transactions that occur because you will be required to account for how this money has been spent. It is also important that you keep all of the deceased person's finances separate from your very own. Do not deposit money into your own personal account. You definitely want to establish lines of communication. As an executor, you are the liaison between multiple parties involved in the probate process: the courts, the creditors, the IRS, the beneficiaries, and the heirs. You want to create and maintain an up-to-date list of everyone's contact information and also retain records such as copies of correspondence or notes about phone calls that you make as an executor. Now, open and honest communication helps keep the process flowing smoothly and reduces the risk of disputes. It is worth repeating because it's so important. Keep records of all communications so you can always recall what was said and to whom it was said. If you have been appointed an executor and you're feeling overwhelmed, we can provide skilled counsel and advice to help you through this process. We also help you draft your own estate plan so your family can avoid the stress of probate. So if this is something you need help with and you live in Mass and New Hampshire, please feel free to give us a call at our office and we can set up an appointment and help you through this. I hope you found this video beneficial. If you have been appointed the executor or the personal representative of an estate. And as always, I want to thank you for watching our videos. I'm attorney Kelly Longtin from Kelly Longtin Law. So please feel free to like and subscribe to our page so you can continue to learn more about estate planning.